Live. Hello, Lucy. How are you?
Good, Lisa.
Hello, everyone in our Love Yourself Healthy group. If you haven't met me before, my name is Lisa, and yes, I'm joined by the lovely Lucy. So the reason I've asked Lucy to come on and chat with us today is because Lucy's been taking a leap for some time and has had, I call it a life-changing event, I guess you could say. So, Lucy, busy mum of 4, you own your own jewellery business that I believe you ship nationally and internationally, so a very, very busy mama. So, guys, I've been sharing Elite with people for, I think, 5 years now, and I've read hundreds and hundreds, if not thousands, of testimonials from people who have had Elite. And I have to say, Lucy's story is one that really, really just blows me away. So, Lucy, would you mind sharing with us all your story?
Oh, thank you. That's a great introduction. Thank you, Lisa. Well, I'm just like every other mum out there, busy, hardworking mum, you know, supporting the kids. I'm a mum of 4 boys with my hubby. It's five boys. And really busy. 15 years ago, I started my own business, and that was really busy. And I was going Australia-wide. You know, I was having children amongst that. I've always been a strong person. I'm just a go-getter. And then when my last son was born, he was born with a fatal condition, which saw us being in the ICU straight away. And I was in and out of hospital with my little one for the first 3 years of his life. So the life that I knew at the time, or before that, completely changed. I was no longer that entrepreneur doing my business and, you know, juggling the kids. All of a sudden, I became a lifesaver. And what I mean by that, I literally had to save my son's life constantly, all the time, because he could easily choke. I don't talk much about it because it gets me a bit emotional, but over the years, obviously that does something to you, to your nervous system. And what I found when he was he's 7 now, so I think maybe about 4.5 years old, when he was sort of getting a little bit better, all of a sudden I changed my body completely changed. It sort of gave way. I started developing panic attacks, severe anxiety, tremors. You know, I went to the doctor. I said, something's wrong with me. You have to give me an MRI. There's something really not right. So they gave me an MRI. They checked the scans. There's nothing there. They were looking for something in my brain, full on. And the panic attacks just would happen as I drive the kids to school. So my kids saw everything, and it just changed my life completely, Lisa. And, you know, I was always at the doctors, please help me, please help me. And straight away, you know, they wrote out the prescription for antidepressants, and I've got nothing against that because they're great. But I just wanted to go down the because I was such a strong person, I wanted to go down the route of healing myself. And even if I couldn't heal myself, I was just looking at a way to manage, so I can still be a mum, because I was no longer a business owner. I couldn't function running my business anymore. So my business suffered. The family suffered as well, because I just couldn't cope with life. I had severe brain fog. Just telling me to do one chore was just too much. I'd put it in the too hard basket and just sit on the couch and watch TV. So, you know, fast forward, you know, I've got some great therapists that I talk to. And then last year, my friend, a very good friend of mine, went to a NewAge event, and she purchased a whole pack, and she started the the drops and Elite.
Mm-hmm.
And I think within her first month, she said, Lucy, I'm on this product. It's like, I can't believe that it's working for me. I think it would be good for you. And I thought, yeah, right, as if a drink's going to help me. Seriously, but I'm sort of a bit optimistic. I'm willing to give anything a go. Yeah. But I did not think I would have any effect, you know, on a drink that you just drink that tastes really yummy, as if that would do anything. So I was interested in the weight loss side of things as well. So that was my carrot. That's what I was really interested in. And Elite was just something to complement the other product. Mm-hmm. So I took Elite, and then so mind you, I still had my office set up. So I had this massive big office, all my jewelry in there, and I would walk past that room for a couple of years, and I just could not sit in there.
Yeah.
And one thing I noticed, so Elite, the transformation in Elite was so natural and so organic that I didn't think it was the drink. Mm-hmm. And now looking back, everyone says the same thing when they take the drink. So I think it was like the third week, I opened up that office door and I sat at my desk and I started doing something, you know, like a Facebook post or something like that. I started, and then the next day I did a little video. And I remember saying to my husband, I don't think the drink's doing anything. And then he said, what are you talking about? You're back in the office. You have not, every time you walk past that room, you kind of cringe. And now you're back in the office and you're doing things. And I was like, yeah, you're right. And then I realized that the couch was no longer my best friend, because Dr. Phil and Judge Judy, they had become my close friend. So because I sat on the couch all day.
Yeah.
And then I realized I was not watching TV anymore. I was doing things. And then when I realized that it was the drink, I was a bit more determined to drink it at the right time or every day. And, you know, within the first month, obviously, I was like, yeah, I'm sold straight away. So
that's fantastic. Then,
I just share it now. I just share it with so many people. So it started off with my friends, and then they share it with their friends, and probably indirectly there's like 100 people that it's transformed now. So I can't even express how much I love this drink.
And I can't express how, I want to use the word proud I am of this product. And that is because of what it can do for people. I've got the biggest lump in my throat, and I always get the biggest lump in my throat whenever I hear your story. Oh. But just tell me, so for a long time, you were on antidepressants. And
I never went down that route. I went down other routes. So when you drank Elite, there was nothing else it could have been. No, there was nothing in my system. No.
Yeah. It was. Yeah. And
I had tried other natural alternatives from, you know, the store, from other companies, and always would give like a month go, and never got a result like this.
It is just amazing. So how long has it been now that you've been on Elite?
It's a year now. We worked it out.
A year. And tell me, how do you feel?
I'm just back to normal now. I'm the person that I was. It's weird because I'm in my mid-40s.
Yeah.
And I feel like I'm back in my early 30s when I first started my business, and I was motivated and excited, and I had such a big vision and a big goal for my business. I feel like my brain is back at that stage. So I'm a mother again. I'm a wife again. You know, I'm a friend again. I'm just capable of doing everything that I used to do before the trauma.
Yeah. and you are busier now because look what's happened just from one transformation and sharing your transformation with people. You've created this whole other monster, which is another business, being your new age business, which is just fantastic. It really is fantastic. So Lucy, I am so glad that you were able to find something to help you. And let's face it, this is why we do what we do.
Thank you.
Yeah, and this is why I have you on here sharing it with everyone in our group. So if anyone else out there would like more information on Elite, or you would like to chat with me, or maybe just chat with Lucy, just put a comment down below and we'll get in touch with you. Thank you, Lucy, for your time. I know you're busy.
That's okay. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, my pleasure. My pleasure. Now, you take care, and I cannot wait to catch up with you again at our next event, which who knows when that's going to be. We're going to have to make one.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you so much.
Thanks Lucy. Thank you, everyone, for joining in. See you later. Bye-bye.
Bye.